Ladies and gentlemen, today we have a pretty major video. We have multiple leaks and multiple topics to get into, and with the things we're talking about today, it really has me thinking that 2024 is actually going to shape up to be an amazing year in gaming. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. We have multiple leaks to cover today, as well as a little bit of news, and yeah, it's quite a bit to take in. One of my goals is to make longer videos because a lot of my videos are like 6 minutes and 7 minutes. But to make longer videos, a lot of YouTubers will just talk about the same topic and they'll kind of drag it out to that 8-minute mark or that 10-minute mark. So I would like to make longer videos, but I'm not just going to talk about nothing. So what I'm going to do is just give you more stuff to go over, so you get more value out of watching this video. So before we get started, if you could hit a like and subscribe, it would truly mean the world to me. Let's go and get right into this video. So we are waiting for a new Nintendo Direct, and obviously we're waiting for new games and stuff like that. But one thing I think we're going to get is some Nintendo Switch Online announcements, and I think I know what one of them is. So this is a picture somebody took of their Switch, I think in Portugal, don't quote me on that. But I'm pretty sure they took this picture in Portugal. This doesn't look like Portuguese though, so maybe they said the Philippines or something. Please forgive me for not knowing the country off the top of my head. I know gratis in Spanish means free, so gratuito or whatever, probably the same thing. But as you can see right here, megaman coming to Nintendo Switch Online for the Game Boy. Everything about this picture looks 100% real to me. Even the scratched up Switch screen, obviously this is a Switch, not a Switch OLED. Little Kitty Big City, Tears of the Kingdom, all this is what you would see on your own Switch, like homepage or whatever. Although I haven't played all these games, I've been watching videos about Mega Man a lot lately. I have no idea why. So maybe this is a sign for me to play these, but this is a welcome treat, in my opinion, to the Nintendo Switch Online library. And in my opinion, it's really starting to get worth it to buy Nintendo Switch Online. So if they're going to show off some Game Boy stuff, there's a good chance they're going to show off maybe Super Nintendo, or Nintendo 64, or maybe that elusive GameCube we keep hearing about. In the comments below, let me know if you've ever played Mega Man or what you expect to see added to Nintendo Switch Online. It's kind of crazy to think about. Like if I were to ask you how big you think Nintendo's business is, you would probably say, it's really, really big. But one of their main things they're working on now is the theme parks, which is crazy to say because that's making them pretty much like Disney. And the sky is the limit, and there's so many possibilities of what they could do at these theme parks. Pokemon and Zelda are rumored to be coming to Universal Orlando. So if you didn't know, Nintendo doesn't have their own set theme parks yet. I don't know about the one in Japan, so don't quote me on that, but in America, they're part of another theme park, Universal Orlando, Universal Studios. This is actually where I grew up, is in Orlando. You go to Universal and there's like sections, so there's like a Nintendo World section, a Harry Potter section, there's a bunch of stuff to do with movies. But regardless, Pokemon and Zelda coming, that's amazing. As of right now, I think it's like Mario, Donkey Kong, Luigi, Princess Peach, just like the set Nintendo stuff. They could do so much with The Legend of Zelda, like build a mini Hyrule or Princess Zelda's castle, or there's just so much they could do, which makes me very, very excited. Me myself, I haven't been to Nintendo World yet, so maybe when we hit like a big subscriber goal, like 50,000 subscribers, we'll go do that and I'll bring you guys along. But I absolutely love what they're doing, and Pokemon. Imagine all the amazing stuff they could do. They could do like Pokemon cafes and a bunch of cool merchandise, and I'm sure a bunch of different rides. There's just so many possibilities. I've been a Nintendo fan for multiple decades, so growing up and wanting to go experience all this stuff, and now that's a possibility, I just find it really neat. But I enjoy other stuff too that's not directly Nintendo related, even though these games come to Nintendo. The Borderlands series is one of my favorite series. When I had an Xbox 360, I just went to GameStop and I bought a random game off the clearance rack. I actually do that a lot, but and I bought Borderlands 2, and I absolutely freaking loved it. Loved every second of it. Now I've played every single Borderlands games, and in my opinion, they actually have some of the best dialogue in gaming.
Do it! Shoot me in the face! Face, 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 face! Now! Bullets in the face!
So the future of Borderlands is Borderlands 4. And we actually have two people kind of reporting the same leaks. 2K will offer Borderlands 4 first ever reveal at upcoming Summer Games Fest on June 7th. I hope that's gameplay and a real look at it. Like, I appreciate when it's more of the cinematic trailers, but at this point everything looks so good, and I'm sure they use a lot of AI to upscale stuff and make it look better than it actually is. Dude, we're gamers. We just want to see gaming. We want to see gameplay. So I hope that's what this is. And the thing about it is Borderlands kind of all looks the same. Like, yeah, some of them look better than others, but it's all cel shaded art, so it's really not going to be that taxing to make these graphics. So now that we've got a couple things out of the way, what about some Switch 2 news? Like right now, Nintendo's in a really cool place. Like when I think about the future of Nintendo, it looks very promising, but I think we have some Switch 2 leaks to get into. So what I've done is I pulled up a couple patents that were published today, which is June 6th, the day I'm recording this video. And there's 2 separate patents, but what I think they have to do is be for the future of games, not on the Switch, so the Switch 2, and one has to do with sound, and another one has to do with visuals and the way your character is perceived in games. So this is the first one, and as you can see, I think that would be third person maybe, the way you're looking at this. But as you can see right here, this is direction of the player character, and then here's a virtual camera. So I think it's just giving you a bigger range of motion to look at your character and for you to be looking. So when you think about a controller, a D-pad goes 4 different ways, and then you have a joystick which can obviously have a wider range of motion, but I think they're just increasing that. Distance between virtual microphone and sound source. It looks pretty interesting. And then here's another leak that was published today as well, and this one has to do with sound. When you read through the actual description, it's saying like when you're walking, you can hear sounds, you can hear footsteps, you can hear stuff in the distance, and we make that sound louder or quieter depending on how far away it is. But I think they're just trying to make it more dynamic. And again, this makes me very, very excited. These are things that I think we're going to come to appreciate more as the Switch 2 comes out. When the Switch 2 initially comes out, we're going to rate it off a couple initial things. Maybe what the console looks like, what it feels like, what the graphics look like. But then there's going to be things in the back end where we're like, man, they really tweaked some stuff in these Joy-Cons, and they really tweaked some stuff in these games and the sounds, and the online servers are better, and just a bunch of small minute stuff that's going to play out way bigger, I guess, as time goes on. So seeing patents like this get me pretty excited. It just lets me know that they're not just kind of doing minor upgrades. I think the Switch 2 is going to be a lot bigger upgrade than I initially thought, and that probably you guys initially thought as well. Like, yes, it's going to be just a better version of the Switch, but Nintendo doesn't want to be super behind. Like, they don't want to release this console and then it's already dated. So I think seeing patents like this just shows that they really are working on it from every aspect. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about all this information? We went over quite a few things today, and I'm really enjoying doing these videos where we talk about multiple things. In the comments below, let me know your thoughts and opinions. We officially have 9,500 subscribers. Thank you so much. We are on the final countdown, 500 subscribers, and we hit 10K. And when you hit 10K, everybody knows you're finally a real YouTuber. I also got to confirm that one of my favorite YouTubers is going to be in a video I'm going to make for 10,000 subscribers. That's amazing, so hopefully sometime next month we get that video out. But truly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for all the support, and you guys know me, I'll see you soon with a new video. Peace out.